don't film yet.
Before you can
We have 13 subscribers.
We're pretty popular on the channel.
There's people watching our channel for sure.
Welcome back to the Jay and Ciara Poker Show. So we've been talking about female poker players lately because you were asking, what female poker players are we? So we have one. We're having one that we're talking about today in the form of Jennifer Tilly. Games we'll never reach.
Do you know what Jennifer Tilly's most famous role is as an actress?
Liar, liar.
Only
Jim Carrey's.
Only because I told you that.
I know. That's what I picture her as. It's actually the only.
I think she's in Beethoven as well. I might be wrong, but I think she's in Beethoven.
Fact check it. I know she didn't make her money on poker. She made it acting.
No.
Okay, we don't have to get... Just ride with me here. Jesus Christ. We are not playing as Jennifer Tilly today. We're playing against Jennifer.
Okay.
Female on female action here. If we could take her down.
I don't like the way you worded that.
That did sound weird, didn't it? Our character will be the great Andrew Roble.
Okay.
He is a professional poker player. No debate about that. And he's been doing it for decades. One of the greats. So we will be Andrew Roble playing against Jennifer Tilly.
Okay.
Let's see if we can make the right call.
I think we can.
I don't think so. All right, here we are. We're about to start the hand. Our boy, who we are playing, we are this guy, Andrew Roble. Handsome man, and he has straddled this hand. They're playing for a lot of money. I don't even know what it is, but a lot of money. So we're straddled, and Jennifer Tilly will actually be first to act in this hand. So it's going to be a weird concept here, but respect to the blur I put on screen here and tracking, so we can't see Jennifer Tilly's hand, this hand, so that's good for us. So she's actually going to initially raise.
Excuse you.
I know, right?
Gross.
So she's going to raise. We look down at 9, 10 of diamonds in the straddle. What are your thoughts? She raised, early position.
Call.
I think you got to call, right? Obviously. I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
It's a great suited connector.
Easy call, I guess maybe.
What position is he in?
Well, he's one after the big blind because he's straddled.
Okay.
So he's going to be early position here. So maybe a case to 3-bet from time to time. But against this player, Jennifer Tilly, in the position that we're in, like she's not raising with, ace 10 here that we could blow her off a hand. Okay. So I think a call is fine to see what happens in this specific case. Now against other players, you may want to do a 3-bet there and take control of the pot, but I think it's perfectly fine here to call against Jennifer Tilly and see what develops. So let's see. We're also going to get some hanger-oners here in the blinds. And then we're gonna see what happens on the flop.
He looks like my old boss.
10, 10, 6. There's the board over there. All right, 10, 10, 6. So we're 4-handed here. 10, 10, 6. We're gonna be first to act. What are you thinking?
Roble's first to act?
Roble's first to act. We're Roble. So yes, we were first to act.
Roble. All right.
Yeah, I've got Jennifer Tilly's hand still.
I have a lot of the board here. Okay, so I am going to, as Roble, lead out.
You're going to lead out. Interesting play. Because Tilly was the pre-flop aggressor, right? So you have to think she's got a good hand.
Yeah.
But her hand could be ace king, could be pocket 3, could be pocket 7, I don't know, whatever. She's got something. But yeah, you've got the whole board locked up here. And you're going to go ahead and lead out.
I'm going to lead it out.
All right.
Because my mindset is, it's a rainbow board, obviously, but the turn could come and then it's like, then you're kind of like stuck in a weird place. you know, because there's flush draws and stuff. So I want people to pay for their cards.
So what hands are going to call you if you bet the flop here? So it's 41,000 in the pot. Let's just say you bet
I
20
think
to 30,000.
the other hands that call me are going to be pocket pairs.
Okay.
Suited connectors, like maybe like queen jacks.
So this is interesting. Now I will agree with you on the pocket pairs. They might call if it's, you know, jacks or above. But why would a suited connector hand call you? Queen jack of diamonds, let's say. Why would they call you?
They still have 2 cards left, so I feel like they're gonna play. They're gonna see what the turn comes, and they're gonna slow down if there's nothing on the turn.
I mean, their board is so dry for a suited connector hand to call you.
And I think the only other hand would, it's going to be pocket pairs, a pretty good suited connector like queen jack, king jack, I don't know, something like that, and maybe another 10. That's it. Those are the only.
So another 10 for sure.
Another 10 for sure.
Disagree with the suited connector there because there's 2 more
cards left.
I get it, but they could be almost dead if you have a 10. And if you have a 6, they're behind. You know, I don't see the value of them calling. Yeah, there's 2 more cards left, but it's going to be real expensive and you're going to be drawn. Okay. So
my
10
decision
for sure.
is lead out.
Lead out.
What is you?
I check. I got the whole board. Jennifer Tilly, if she has ace king, ace queen, this is a good board for her to c-bet on to represent aces or kings or something here. Okay. So she's going to bet this board 90% of the time. She's got to be a little scared. There's 3 other players in that somebody has a 10. So maybe that pauses her if she has ace king, if she doesn't bet. But she's not going to call your bet anyway. So give her a chance to bluff if she does have ace king and we can get some more money. But hopefully she's got a big pocket pair and she continues to fire and we will. But there's no draw out there. There's no draw.
Well,
it's
fine.
a rainbow.
I get a little bit of money here. That's fine. Leave me alone.
Yeah, then I guess you would take it down right there. But all right, so it does check to Jennifer Tilly here, and she does bet out. What does she bet there? 20K, and so did you see what the pot size was? 41. She bet half pot.
Okay.
20K. So it comes to us, Andrew Roble here. What are we doing? Are we just calling or are we raising?
Raising right there.
Okay.
And if I'm raising, I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna raise it to 60. Yeah, I'm gonna 3 times her bet.
So make it up to 60K.
Yeah.
Okay, and I would normally advocate for that, right?
Okay.
If you got a good hand, get money in the pot.
Okay.
This is a case I would not.
But he's trying to be tricky. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna try to be tricky because you've got so much of the board. It's because these other players are in the hand. I think you want to kind of under-rep your hand. Okay. If he raises, Jennifer Tilly's going to give him credit for a 10 because he was in the straddle pre-flop. She's highly suspecting somebody might have a 10. And if he raises, everybody else folds. I think she could get away from her hand if she has aces or kings or whatever, right? Because she's going to give him credit. So I think he under-reps his hand in this specific case and try to say, hey, I have pocket 7s here, and I just want to see the next card, and hope Jennifer Tilly is just c-betting ace king and he can win it later.
I don't like your mentality. I just like to play 2-5 poker here.
And I would say you would probably win the pot here if you raise. Yeah. I think Jennifer Tilly's a good enough player to probably fold, give you credit for a 10 and fold. Okay. But let's see what
he just makes the call.
Well, let's see what he does. He does just make the call, right? Okay.
Wow, very.
So the other guys fold, and again, our blur effect stays in no place. Thank you for the appreciation. Queen of clubs on the turn. So we're first act again. What are you thinking, Queen?
Every guy should be afraid when a queen comes out.
Playing
against playing with women, okay? We love them.
Okay.
Now, I know I have to be in a man's mentality here.
Or just in a poker mentality.
No.
Okay.
Queen should scare me as rollable, but apparently he's a man. Doesn't scare me.
Okay. But you got 3 of a kind. What are you doing? Check it or bet?
I'm gonna as rollable. I'm not scared of the queen. Like I'm gonna think it's a guy here.
Okay.
But did he check on the last one? He checked, right? And then called. Check call.
So now we're first act.
Okay, but last time I said I bet.
Yeah, you bet out last time.
I'm gonna bet out again.
Wait, yeah, I think you probably should.
Bet, yeah.
I check again if I'm Andrew Roble to give him opportunity, or give her, I guess, Jennifer Tilly, opportunities to continue firing. And you're right, I am a little scared of the queen because that's one of the hands I was hoping she had, queens, kings, or aces. But now one of those hands came through and is now beating me. So I probably check again to see how interested Jennifer Tilly is as a hand. If she has queens, she's probably going to continue firing. If she has aces or kings, she might slow down and pot control a little bit. So I think I get more information by checking on Jennifer Tilly than I do betting. Because if I just bet and she just calls, queens, kings, or aces are still in a range that she can have.
Remember, audience, I've never seen this hand. He edited it, so he knows. And he's probably making his decision from watching the video.
Well,
Whatever.
somebody's gotta blur all these things.
Okay.
All right, so Roble is on your side, leads out here. So I would say an atypical play, to check call and then fire on the queen.
She's gonna raise it up here.
So let's see. I guess we'll see what she does here.
Oh. Our dog hates when we record, by the way. She just wants to be on camera.
She just calls.
She just calls.
All right. So what do you? Let's see what the turn is here. Oh, I'm sorry, the river. 7 of spades. All right, and it's back on us. So we let out the turn.
6, 7.
She just called the lead out. I don't know. That still puts jacks through aces in her range, I think. She's still interested in the hand. What do you think? I mean, now the 7 came on the river.
Yeah.
You've continued aggression the whole time.
It completes the straight, but it would never occurs to me that they would be betting this if they lead out pre-flop, that they have a straight. So that's out of my mind. Like, who would do that, right? So, because this is such a weird board texture in the beginning. I would still do the same thing. I would check raise.
So you say check is Roble?
Check is Roble.
So you fired, check.
Or maybe check call. I don't know. I'm putting her on queens. Women love queens.
So if you put her on queens, what are you gonna do about it then?
Check.
Okay, so you're gonna check. I think I check too at this point. Okay. She showed interest in this hand. There's an argument to be made. I want to get value because she still in my head has jacks through aces. There may be value, but think about it from her perspective on this hand. High likelihood we have a 10.
I think women as players, like when we're super confident in our hand, we'll be aggressive with it.
Let's see what Andrew decides to do.
Okay.
Smarter poker player than us.
But when women have it, they have it. They'll show you that they have it.
So he bets kind of small here.
Okay.
He does bet.
He's putting out a feeler bet.
He bets 60,000 into 160,000, so 30.
She is going to raise.
Let's see what she does here.
She's going to go all in her raise.
I mean, that would put her in a tough spot.
That would. But I bet that's what she's going to do. He's smiling. Okay.
She did go all in. I don't.
Okay.
We might have messed it there, but yeah, she goes all in. There it is. This is all high stakes poker where they had the big bricks of money.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So yeah, she does go all in. She's shoving all her chips. Those are $1,000 yellow chips and big blocks of money. So yeah, now we're in the blender. Now we're debating here.
I'm supposed to be the good guy here?
We're Roble. We're the good guy. So we have to make a decision.
But I know what the villain has. So
What does she have?
She has queens.
Okay, so what do you? That's an easy decision.
Obviously.
That's an easy decision.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna fold.
Why is he thinking about this?
I don't know.
The only other hand I could put her on is Ace 10, but I don't think raising Ace 10 in early position is. I think that's kind of.
Now you're thinking.
I think that's kind of.
Pre-flop, Ace 10 a little loose.
Yeah, that's a little. I don't know. I don't personally like Ace 10. I hate King Jack and Ace Jack and Ace 10. So I think an early position, that's just. Even if it's suited, I think Ace 10 always puts you in trouble. It gets you in those sticky spots, you know? So I'm thinking Queens or Ace 10. Those are the only two hands I'm putting her on.
Yeah. Does she shove with aces? I doubt it.
I don't think so.
So what do you think? Do you fold if you're Andrew Roble, or do you just say, hey, she's bluffing this? She's trying to represent
Every woman
Queens.
that I've played with, when they have it, and they try to let you know. Even if you're, and it's crazy because they will confidently show you that they have it. And I play with women, you know, like flush over flush. They have the queen high, I have the ace high. I mean, there's women are very confident with their hands, and that's just from experience. And I've only played for 3 years, but every woman that I've played with, they let you know. And I let men know, like, hey, can I make it more obvious? I have something here.
I agree with you. There's 100% fold for me.
Yeah.
And I'm by no means as
It's
smart
not
as this
a
guy is.
sexist thing, but it's just like.
I mean, what else do you have here?
Yeah.
Just the way Andrew Roble played this hand, pretty much saying he has a 10, right? And given pre-flop, there was so many people in the hand, highly likely he has a 10. Jennifer Tilly's smart enough to know that. Mm-hmm. She would not be shoving aces or kings here. Hands
Does
that
she
you
have
beat.
Jack 8? She wouldn't be raising Jack 8 pre-flop.
No.
Like, that's the only right? Is that a straight that'll make Jack 8?
No, there's only one straight.
7, 8, 9.
Straight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not doing that. But yeah, it's
8, 9. Yeah, 8, 9.
Yeah, so
There's
I
no
think this
way.
is a fold. She's just gotta have queens here, unless she's just thinking way above that level with aces. Like, I could represent the queens here, and Andrew Roble knows I'm good enough to represent queens here, and so she, just to play devil's advocate here, she knows he has a 10, I think. So she could represent queens and shove all in because of her player image. She, you know, for all the reasons you just said, females have it, right?
Yeah.
They never bluff.
Yeah.
For all those reasons, I think Jennifer Tilly knows that too. So she could be representing that and putting him in the blender about it.
And I think also with females, they have to get their reputation early on in the table. Like, after it takes a couple hours, and then if this is a couple hours of play, then most of the table knows, hey, this person actually has it. It's not sex gender or
Yeah,
dependent,
you're talking
but this is just
generalities.
a generality.
But
like, usually
Tilly and Roble have
yeah.
played
Yeah.
countless hours.
So if the reputation is set at the table, like, okay, she's had it every hand, or he's had it every hand, like, they don't bluff.
Well, I think we both fold, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Tilly may be thinking on levels above us, like, I have aces here, but I'm gonna represent those queens, because I think she knows he has a 10.
Okay.
So she's gonna shove all in. So
think-
we'll see what
Alright.
I think Roble's,
You're the one that edited.
Well, I just want to talk his
his.
decision-making process.
Okay.
Because for us, it was both like easy fold. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got queens. But we play 2-5, 5-10 games.
Yeah.
Like, we play small games.
Yeah.
And it's easy fold for us because nobody's shoving on us without at least a 10 or a full house. But this game, these guys are thinking on a different stratosphere. And I think that's what's going on through Roble's head. Like, Tilly's good enough to bluff the queens here no matter what she has. But she got me if she is, because I fold. Let's see what Andrew Roble does. He makes the call, and sure enough, she did have the queens. I mean, what a turn card. And can we respect my editing skills there that I was able to do that?
Can we respect even more that I knew that she had that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a win for you. Andrew Robles.
Women love queens.
He was I think he outthought himself. Like, it was such an easy hand for idiots like us. But for him, he was thinking like 5 levels above us about that. And he made the call. Good hand, Jennifer Tilly.
The amateur player wins again.
She takes that.
Even though I'm trying to take them, I'm trying to play the good guy.
That's
I know what the villain had.
Yeah.
Obviously, darling. I'm from London.
So that's a win for us. We both made the correct fold on the river.
He's trying to take all the credit. Rude.
I think that's 2 wins. Both
He's trying to take all the credit.
50-50 credit.
No,
Credit for both of us.
rude. He's so rude. I hate you. Give
It's
it
a
to
win.
me.